In these analyses, Mexican restaurants were analyzed based on the ratings given by customers and over 3 states, and the total number of restaurants analyzed was about 130 across 4 cities within the 3 states. And then with the analysis, it were able to see how the customers responded to the number or to the restaurants that they went to based on the services that the restaurants offered and the ratings that they gave the restaurants based on their service, their general rating, their food rating, and then the additional services offered by the restaurant as well. So in the analysis, you can easily see across the map where the restaurants for the study were located. And then also we can see how the ratings, how each the total restaurants were graded across each state. So the overall rating for all the restaurants combined was 0.75 out of a possible 2. For food rating, they got an average rating of 0.74, and the service rating was averaged at 0.65. The rating was based on a 2-point system, where 0 meant that the service was totally undesirable and 2 meant that the service was top-notch. So the general overall rating, the food rating and the service rating were graded based on this rating system. And when we can see how the ratings also, how all the ratings were also based on the states as well. So we can see for each of the states for the overall rating, we can see the overall the food rating as well for each of the states as well, showing how many number of restaurants got totally undesirable ratings, the number that got average rating, fairly good service, and then the ones that gave very top-notch service as it relates to the overall rating, the food rating, and then the additional service rating as well. And then we can see over here, so that San Luis Potosi has the highest number of restaurants, which shows 84, which is about 127% higher than the the state with the least number of restaurants. That's the Tamaulipas, which 37 restaurants. So although Morelos has 57 restaurants, the state has a higher difference between the number of restaurants and the total customers that were surveyed to be able to do this report. And if we go into the next page, we can see, we will see the next analysis showing the total number of customers compared with the total number of restaurants within each state. And we can see total number of customers, that's for San Luis Potosi is 84, while the total number of restaurants is 86. Total number of restaurants is 84, while the total number of customers is 86. Then, and that goes as well for the Morelos, where the total number of restaurants is 57 and total number of customers 27. Then the total number of customers for the last state is 37, while the total number of customers analyzed for that state was 25. And then also we also checked that the total number of compare the total number of customers and the restaurants surveyed based on the cities in which they were located as well. And then also we checked the customer analysis to see how the customers that were analyzed, what factors affected their grading, or what factors affected their rating to each of the restaurants. And then when we analyze the customers, we're able to see that the largest percentage of the customers were of the youths, rather. About 124 of them were youths. And then while the others, 9 were senior, 3 were adult, and 2 teenagers. And then also, when we compared their marital status, because most of them were youths, 124 of them were single, while 10 were married. And then, which also affected their analysis or their grading of their rating, their rating for the restaurants. And then also we also checked in to see the additional services that the restaurants offered as well, which also definitely affected the way the restaurant or the customers responded or went to each of these restaurants based on the services that they offered and what the customers preferred or had a preference to. So we were able to compare the restaurant's analysis by their price, comparing it with the customer's budget as well, as to see which varies. So most of the customers will prefer at the medium budget, and definitely will want to go to the restaurants with a medium price as well. So it's easy to see how the medium budget for customers should the larger percentage, while also the restaurant price with medium prices at the larger percentage as well, because the restaurants will definitely want to cater to the needs of the larger populace. And then we also compared the restaurant parking availability and then comparing it with the customer's transportation method. And we also compared the smoking allowance and then the smoking status of the customers, and as well as the drinking permits offered by the restaurants, and then the drinking status of the customers as well. And with this, we're able to get better insight into the customers' behaviors based on their preferences and their needs. And then we're able to also see what the restaurants also offer based on the customers' preferences and needs as well. So thank you very much. And if you have any recommendations or comments, please kindly put that in the comment section, and do also like and share. And you can also interact with the dashboard and the reports through the link shared as well. Thank you very much.